Hello and welcome to a brand new day. Now this video is going to be a little different. I tend to try a lot of products, do a lot of PR, unboxings, hauls, and just like show the product in action, trying them out and giving you first impressions. I figured it would be cool and very different to kind of I just dropped something. What did I drop? But I thought it would be different and fun to kind of go through product that I've been sharing with you guys recently, products that I've been using for the past few weeks and I've used more than once. Number one is going to be the Benefit Professional Power Powder. It has like a nudie tint to it and it's going to look like that. And I know it kind of looks like it would be white or maybe like a pale banana. I'm looking for my other powders. You know what? We'll compare it to this one. Doesn't change the way that my foundation and or like my concealer ends up looking. I've tried a series of powders. I have like the Peach Pie by Huda Beauty, which is relatively new. One size has beautiful powders. This powder, I actually do like. I liked it enough to where I've been using it in rotation with my other powders. So you see how right here we have some radiance. Applying a small amount of powder is going to tone down the radiance and smooth out any texture that you might have. And depending on your skin tone, your complexion, you may get away with applying this powder under the eye to brighten it a little bit. Is it 100% unique? I'm gonna say right now, no. I've been using her for over a week. I'm gonna say 2 weeks at this point in rotation, and I haven't found that it's done anything super different and or special compared to the other powders I mentioned. To be fair, the powder game is insane right now. Like brands are like doing their thing. So the fact that Benefit released this powder, and if anything, it's just as good as all the other ones. And for certain people, it's gonna be better. I think it's a plus. Anyway, so that's what she's gonna, do you see the under eye, how it looks brightened, but not too much? The skin is looking smooth. If you've considered checking it out, I think you would enjoy it, and it doesn't have any radiance to it. So it's a flat matte. The Merit Beauty Priming Moisturizer. I actually applied it today as well. My skin's looking really good. And yes, I did mattify the skin. Therefore, it doesn't look all radiant and hydrated and stuff. I love the packaging, but it feels so lightweight. Like I feel like I want to open the bottom just to see what the component looks like on the inside, because it is very bougie packaging, but it also kind of feels like there isn't much of anything going on. Like it feels really, really lightweight. And I've used it a few times, but not enough for this to kind of finish that fast. Is it nice? Yes. Is it hydrating? Yes. Do I find that it makes my makeup last twice as long throughout the day? No. I have normal combo skin, so I'm not too dry, I'm not too oily, I'm pretty normal. Very rarely do I get oily. I usually get away with not using a primer, and my makeup looks amazing. After trying this, I feel like my makeup kind of looks the same throughout the day. I do appreciate that it's a moisturizer and a primer at the same time. So it's a 2-in-1, and it cuts back on one of the steps that we would typically do when it comes to our makeup routine. And it does feel very hydrating on the skin at first. If you wanted to use it as just like a moisturizer, you can. I want to add a little more radiance back onto my skin, so I'm gonna whip out this baby, which I was gonna talk about anyway. So this is the Midi palette, the Cheeky Glow palette by Ofra Cosmetics. You get 3 radiant blushes. They are absolutely stunning. Look how pretty they are, and you have a tone for everyone. So the color I had on was this one. It kind of looks like it wants to be a duochrome. Look how peachy corally this is. It is radiant, but not too much. Like I know it could look intense in the pan, and it looks kind of intimidating, but I'm not even blending. I'm just tapping, and look at the skin. It's such a pretty product. You're getting the perfect amount of radiance, not too much, not too little. You don't look oily, you don't look greasy. This formula is so finely milled. And again, the shades to me, it's where it's at. You get 3 options. And if you've not tried Ofra blushes or highlighters, and you're like, man, I really want to try one other product, this is like a 2-in-1. So you get to try a highlight and a blush in one. See if you love it. If you love this, then I recommend you get like their matte or their cream blushes and then try highlighters on the side. I literally have nothing on the brow brow other than this brow gel. I was able to sculpt it. This is the Brow Lamination Up to 24 Hours by L'Oreal. I think it's nice. I have pretty stubborn eyebrows, so I want to kind of highlight that. It allows my brows to kind of stay put, especially when I have no other product on it. And my brows tend to look really good with this baby. It doesn't feel waxy. It almost feels like I applied a hair gel on my eyebrows. I don't like my brows to feel hard. These don't feel super hard, frozen, crunchy, but it's like, it has the potential of getting there if I were to over apply. Sometimes my brows want to be more difficult and I have to apply extra. Whenever I have applied extra just to really check my brows, then it gets hard and crunchy and I don't like that. So if I apply a limited amount, I think I'm good. And it does feel kind of hard, but not crunchy yet. I don't know if it's making sense. I think it's a nice product. I don't think it's for everyone. Eyelash curlers. So I ended up buying the Surratt one, which I believe it was like $34 or so, something like that. And then Refer sent over their lash curlers. They sent me two. I ended up keeping the 20R because it's the one that fits my eye shape better. It came with extra cushions. That's that red thing there, which is absolutely amazing. It gets into the inner corner very well as it gets to the outer corner. So it's perfect for my eye shape. I think the curl is beautiful. I think that the cushion does a really good job at allowing the crimp to take place and it not being too crazy. This baby, I want to say was like $39, but you can get it at their concept store for just $13 if you go back in after like 90 days and do a review, an honest review. This lash curler is actually really nice. But then we have the Surratt. Surratt doesn't necessarily have an option. I believe this is the only one they have, and this baby was pricey, but it does so well at curling. Like, there's nothing super special about lash curlers. I know people make a big deal about it, but when I tried this one, I was just like, I get it. It did come with extra cushions too. Yeah, man, once I tried them, there's nothing like a really good lash curler. Refer has a really good one and Surratt has a really good one. So these two I recommend. Lip Tinted ended up sending their new collection, which is 4 liquid blushes. It's the Hue Glow blushes. The two that I keep gravitating towards are the ones I'm gonna show you today. I love these two. I like to mix them up and create my own shade, but also use them individually. So the lighter one is going to be Love Language, and then the more rosy one is going to be Magnetic. I mean, I've been using them since I got them. So pretty. If you want your skin to look hydrated, not radiant glowy like you have a highlighter, but you just want your skin to look slick and healthy, you're gonna want this one. I ended up trying the Dibs dual ended. I keep forgetting the name of it. I can't wait till I get my glasses, girl, cause mija, I can't see. Also, if you're new here, please make sure you hit the subscribe button if you're enjoying the content, and you guys do not forget to interact with the video, because you interacting tells YouTube you're liking the content, and so they'll share my content with a broader audience. But on the flip side, it helps them customize your feed based on what you like to see. And we can't move forward without saying hello and thank you to our channel members. It's quite an amazing group of people who have joined channel memberships and are supporting the channel at a higher level. These people are absolutely amazing. I'm so grateful to them and all their love and support. So if you're interested in joining channel memberships, all you need to do is hit the join button below and you are good to go. I see the number 4, which is fine. It is their dual, and I know it's an island something. It's a dual-ended product. You get creams on either side. I got it in the shade number 4 and it's perfect for me. This is what I have on my skin today. I did a PR haul and shared it with you guys, I want to say a week ago, if not a little bit over a week ago. Also, I have a giveaway that's currently open. Do not sleep on it. Make sure you go check it out and sign up. Submit your entry form. I will link the video where that giveaway is like announced and all the details are in like the link to the video. It's below. Okay, so this is the duo that worked for me, number 4. If you have dry skin, no questions asked, try this baby. If you have aging skin, fine lines, wrinkles, you need this. This is gonna give your skin the healthiest, most plump effect on the skin. It's going to look so natural. I know it looks glossy, but once you go in and blend the baby out, it melts into your skin. Rhonda spoke so highly of the product and I can see why. And Rhonda has really dry skin. So this, I mean, hello. It makes sense as to why she loves it. I got this spot serum over in, I think it was the Icon box for August. So I've had this for a few weeks. It is the Watch You Tone Niacinamide Dark Spot Serum by Fenty skin. I know it's a dark spot serum. I don't really have dark spots on my skin. However, I'm not gonna spot treat just one area. If I'm going to apply a product that has niacinamide that's supposed to brighten, I want that all over the face, girl. This is really nice. It is a looser I don't wanna use, I don't want to always. Okay, I will. For you guys, I will. It is a loose. Oh, that's the best squirtage I've had from this product in like forever. Y'all seen me use this, and that's like the best experience I've had with it. So it looks like a milky something. It's not like your normal clear serum. All you have to do is blend it, give it at least a minute, and then go in with your primer, go in with a moisturizer. Your makeup is gonna look amazing. This provides the healthiest setting for your face. I do have my Ipsy subscription open, so if I were to see this as an add-on or I were to see it in the shops and I'm running low, I totally would snag it. This L'Oreal Lippy is intense and it is in your face. This is the 420. This is one of their, what is it? Infallible mattes. This thing is such a stunning red. It is matte. It is a long wear. You do end up kind of getting butthole lips, which technically you kind of can get from all lippies and even some lip stains. But that is just a few hours in. So I remember once I applied this, I wore it throughout the day. It was bold. I felt good about it. And the part that started fading was here. Like if I were to go like this, all this inner far here was fading. So if I kept my mouth closed, it was pure perfection. It looked great. It was comfortable. You know how sometimes you apply a liquid lip and as you go like this, it starts to feel like it's pilling and then it starts to peel and then you get it on your chin. I didn't get it with this. Like this was actually really nice. I was slightly concerned about the red, but now I'm not. I highly recommend it and it's drugstore. 2 concealers I do recommend. This one, I tried her. I wasn't sure, you know, like the Alley Oop one. It's called the Game Face Second Skin Concealer. I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure about her. I've tried a few Alley Oop products and I've had moments with them, okay? This is in the shade MVP. I'm more impressed than I thought I would be. This is gonna be a concealer though because of this shade that I would probably use on almost like no makeup kind of days. This is not gonna give me an insane brightening effect. That was just one swipe. Didn't go back into the packaging or anything. And that coverage, like you can't see the freckles on the back of my hand, which to me is insane. And so if you do the trick that I've shared here on the channel several times where you just kind of let it sit for a minute, let the pigment start to dry down and then go in and blend it out, you're gonna get the most beautiful finish under the eye. This is gonna be one of those Alley Oop products that I'm like, oh. The Kosas concealer, I've shared her several times. The coverage is beautiful. The brightening is insane. You literally put zero effort behind it. Look how stunning she is. This is the concealer that I have under the eyeball right now. The smallest amount will provide a lift to your eye and make you look so awake. But also if you build it up, it'll look super glam. If you apply a teeny tiny amount and blend it out with your finger, my experience, I've been able to go without powder and it didn't crease. This Keys 4-in-1 corrector is absolutely amazing. Boss, wait, I forgot to tell you guys. My Kosas is in 060 and then the Keys corrector is in 260 and it is spot on my shade. It is what I have on the skin today. It's radiant, but not too radiant. So I could get away with just walking out the door and still feeling confident and looking healthy and glowy and hydrated. If it's a day like today and I'm like, I know, like I don't want you to be able to see that I'm human and I have little like pores and stuff, I go in with a powder and it looks just as freaking good. I mean, I'm not shocked. It's Alicia Keys and she has beautiful skin and she's always been like a minimalist. Usually if she goes all out, it's the eyes. I was excited to try it. Didn't know that I would love this as much as I do. If you've tried it, you know exactly what I'm talking about. The Tier foundation that everyone had been drooling over and gagging over. I have mine in the shade 31N French Beige. Oddly enough, I am amazing because I gave myself the best shade match I could have ever. I was gonna throw this out. I thought it was stupid, right? Then I was like, you know what? No, I'll try it. This here is basically this. They were smart when they did that. I love that, you know, you get a mirror. I also really like the packaging because it's feels bougie. Got mine off of Amazon. It's linked in my Amazon. A lot of these things will be linked in the storefront for Amazon if I find them or if they're not already in there. And you'll find those in the description box as well. Pero this foundation, so it's nice. All foundations are gonna look a certain way depending on how you prep your skin and your primer. Formulas can clash, and I don't think people tend to keep that in mind when they go shopping. This is a beautiful foundation, great shade match. I was very impressed, and for the price point, very impressed. You can also get refill cartridges off of Amazon and tiertier.com. The thing is, it doesn't look smooth and absolutely amazing on my skin right off the bat. It wears well, it doesn't really move around, it doesn't settle, but I found that Miss Rhonda was correct. And if you were to use this $10 balm, it's a priming balm, together with the Tier, it is like the most perfect duo. Don't sleep on it, okay? So this is the Bay Free Purple Dream. It is the Silk Smoothing Balm Primer. It is a $10 dupe for the Tatcha Balm. This is amazing. I will tell you, I don't like that when you kind of go like this and you start to apply it, it feels like there's grits in it, and it's odd. It's like, did I get a wrong one, a bad one? But I asked Rhonda, she was like, no. Hers does the same thing, but oddly enough, once you blend it onto the skin, you no longer feel the grits. It's nice and smooth, and my makeup looks absolutely stunning with this underneath it. $25, $10 with $35, you have the most perfect duo for your skin. I've done this on its own, and I don't like it as much as if I were to like use the balm with it. And I've used the balm with a series of formulas. I've used it with my Bobbi Brown, just like I've used it with my About Face and even my L'Oreal. All the formulas look so much better with this underneath. Just saying. This is such a good, it's a mist. It is such a good it's almost finished. Setting spray. People are not lying. It is not overhyped. This has helped my makeup be super matte throughout the day in the most humid of humid times here in Florida. It has a little bit of a fragrance, so don't be mad at that, because it doesn't linger. It kind of goes away like super fast. But your skin is gonna look matte and beautiful for hours and hours. All right, friends, it is my cue to put everything right back into my little basket. Have you tried any of these products? Is there anything that you're absolutely obsessed with, or anything that you're like, man, I kind of wanted to try, but I didn't know if I wanted to try it, and you're still thinking about it? I really want to hear your thoughts in general. And I hope you've enjoyed this video. I know it's a little different, but first impressions is just that, it's first impressions. And I like to revisit the product sometime later and give you guys an update as to whether I love them or not, what worked and what didn't work. Don't forget to check out the giveaway that's still live. And if you made it all the way through, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye guys.